Those tabs that has only open, there is not separate closing, that is called the independent tab. You can find some difference here. HTML open without slash, close with slash. H1 is open without slash, closing with slash. So this is called as a dependent, open close dependent. Here you can see only open, there is no any dependency. Now again, there was two behavior. One was block level tab, another one was called the inline tab. So block level tab is those tab that will print in the new line. Inline tab will print in the same line. Then again, when we want to create the HTML file, how to create HTML file? We have to give some file name and we have to give extension .html or .htm, both is okay. Next, after that, when we look inside the okay, so this point I have written again. Same thing that we have discussed here on the top, 1 to 4 point. HTML have two type of tag, input tag and output tag. Inside HTML, you are going to study about the tags. These tags are of two type, input and output. Now, when you say input tag and output tag, then their behavior will be different. Block level tag will print in the new line. Inline tag will print in the same line. Dependent tag will open close. Independent tag will have only open. It will not have any closing tag. After that, I have explained some point from the when we create a HTML file. Inside HTML file, what will come? There will be one head tag. The head tag will hold two sections, library and marketing section. Digital marketing also happen from the head tag only. And CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, you are going to call under the head tag. You will have another tag called body. Under the body tag, you are going to display all the content of the web page. Then after that, I have discussed on this point, like when we are writing the HTML tags, we have one called type of list. How many type of list we have? So we have one is called order list. Shortcut is called OL. We have one more called UL, unordered list. Shortcut is called a unordered list, UL. And then one more we have called DL, definition list. And then nested list. For this, we have made some example, one or two example we have made. Those all was under the discussion in the last class. 2-3 videos are there. Who have not attended, I will share you the link. If you feel comfortable or if you are feeling like today class, if you are feeling uncomfortable, you can follow that video. Just I have explained how web technology works, what is inside, how to write the code, how to run it. Few tags like you can say DL tag, H1 tag, then ULLI, those things was written. Let me go to the URL. That URL I'll share you. One playlist will be there. In that two videos are there, I guess. Those two videos are covered in the last Thursday, Friday class. While explaining that video, I'll share you the link. You can follow that and then it will be helpful. If you feel uncomfortable into the class, if you feel difficulties, you can follow that. Else it's a basic understanding only. There is nothing difficult. Let me come down. 7 a.m. Yeah. Play all. Playlist. It was completely discussion on how web application work, how to create the file, how to run the file. Not very difficult. That you are also going to see the 8 minutes loading. Something else. Click here, play on. Here 3 videos are there. first, second, and third. This URL I have shared in your chat. You can copy that URL and keep. If today if you feel little overload or maybe if you confused somewhere, maybe evening time, afternoon time, randomly you can play the video once. You will get some idea. URL is there in your chat. You can follow that. Now next what we have to discuss is in HTML when we are going to create the web pages, you will have two type of functionality always. One is called output, display the data to user. Another one is called input, take the input from user. So these two, what is the major task of HTML? HTML will not process the data. Suppose you can say user will come to your web page and user will input the value. User will give the input. Now this input will go to JavaScript. JavaScript will do the process work. Processing will happen in JavaScript. After doing the processing, JavaScript will return in the output. Output will come. Here HTML will come. Not HTML first. Let's write here JavaScript is going to give you the process, and after processing it will give you the output. This output will get passed to the HTML. So you saw in the beginning also you have here HTML. In the beginning also we have HTML to collect the input. And in the last also we have HTML to give the output. So using HTML, what we are going to do? Using HTML, there will be two things. One is called take the input, and using HTML only give the output. Processing will not happen in HTML. Processing is going to happen where? Under the JavaScript. So we are at this point where we are under the HTML. In HTML also, not under the input tag. Input tag is the second step. We are under the output tag. We are under the output tag there. DL, definition list, not definition list, order list, unordered list, and definition list. Three things. I have given the example, two example. So what is our next step again? Our next step will be again output tags only, but some different output tag. Because when you come to the web application website, you want to display the output. Output will be of different type, in tabular format, as a image, as a text, as a number, and many more things. So when it's come to the output, there will be different type of output. So for different type of output, you have to use the different type of output tag. When you go to the fill a form, text you have to enter under the name field, number you have to enter under the mobile field, email you have to enter under the email field, gender radio button you have to select from the radio button, checkbox term condition you have to select, big text area will come, there you have to write the message. So when we take the input, that time also the type of input is different. When you give the output to user, that time again the type of output is different. So as a HTML developer, you are learning what are the input tags and what are the output tags. When the JavaScript want to process some data, like how to collect the input from user using which tag, and how to process the data using JavaScript and give the output to HTML. Okay. So input, first we are going to finish the output tag. After finishing the output tag, we will come to the input tag, and then we'll mix together input and output together. So it will be a static page. It will not be directly dynamic page. It will be a static page. Using a static page, we can design basic structure of the web page and we'll get idea. Okay, so what you need to do is, these all are the 2 3 files are there. I will share in your chat. What is that? 2 file you can follow. Already I have given you DL, OL, and UL. These 3 files was the last Friday class. Developer guide is already given in your chat. You can check that. And along with that video URL are given the last 2 classes. And these 2 example I sent you last Friday class. First class was based only discussion. Second class was basic how to create a file, how to run the file. Friday class was that DL, OL, and UL. Everything came in your chat. You can download it. And after the class, maybe you can have a revise. You can run the page and you can check. Okay. Come through. Now we'll go to the developer guide. Under the developer guide, if you have downloaded, okay, you can make a note under the developer guide. Under the developer guide, make a note. Like suppose when you are going to create the pages, in HTML, suppose one page you have created, one more page you will create. Now how you will link the pages? So that is called how to link the web page. Very ground knowledge of HTML, not very hi-fi, the basic knowledge that you find everywhere on internet. When you go to the any website, you click on the link, page will open. Again, you click on the link, page will open. Okay. So those things only you are going to follow as of now. So we are going to understand how to link the pages. So in developer guide, you can make a note in the last how to link the HTML pages. How to link the HTML pages. How to link the HTML pages. So we have a tag called e tag. So in that you will write like this: e href equal to file name, next file name, next file dot html, and after that you will write here some kind of text to click. You will close the e tag. So e is a tag name. Let me write here. E is a tag name. E is tag name. After that, A is tag name. Next, href. Href is attribute name. Next, after that, attribute name. Using this, we set the path for next file. Using which attribute? Href attribute. You are setting the path for the next file. Where is the next file? Next file can be within the server. Next file can be out of the server also. Here some more things are there that if you want you can write here. There is a property called title. And there is one more property called target. Target is of 7 types of target. Title, now can write a small description. Title, what is that? It used for digital marketing. It used for digital marketing. Next we will write target. You have experience already on internet sometime when you click new tab will open. On internet sometime you click pop-up window will open. On internet sometime when you click the current page will get changed with the new content. The next page will open in the same window. Sometime it will open a new window. Sometime it open a pop-up window in the Facebook mostly. When you click on any file, pop-up window will open. So what is the target? Target is nothing but using the target, we set the location for file. Where it should open? It should open a new tab, or it should open a blank window, or how it should open. So you can write here, it set the location for next file to be open. Like where the next file will open? New window, as new tab, blank tab, pop-up window, etc. So these all are about the which tag? Hyperlink tag. Now we will create two examples, and in both the pages we will link. Page number 1 will link to the page number 2. Page number 2 will link to the page number 1. We'll provide the solid hyperlink. Click on that. People can go next and people can come back. Okay, hope you made the road. Hope you are ready with the notes. Now let's create two files. Whoever has joined today first class, they can download the editor Notepad++. Any other editor also you can download, whichever you have, no problem. Notepad we are following for few days will be helpful. Hello. Yes, tell me. Wait for some time, nearly 10 o'clock you will get a call. We'll arrange a call back for you. Yes, yes, yes. We have, but we'll guide you at 10 o'clock. We'll call you on this thing. Okay, so you have downloaded any editor, whichever editor you are using, use that. Now after that, we'll create a file called one.html and we'll create one more file called two.html. Simple file name, so there will not be much confusion. One.html and two.html. Two file you create at one location. It can be your HTML folder or it can be any other folder also. Wherever you create these two files. Okay, so create two file. Let me go and create a file one.html. 1.html, I will follow my HTML folder. There I'll create a file 1.html, and one more file will create. We'll give the file name as a 2.html. 2.html, 1.html and 2.html. Two files you create and make sure both files are in one location. So you can see here my both the files are in one folder only, that is called HTML folder, 1.html and 2.html. Let's get ready with two files, 1.html and 2.html. We'll come to the 1.html file. In 1.html file, HTML, you need to start and end. This is called dependent tag. It must be open and close in every file. Whichever the HTML file we create, in the HTML file, HTML tag should open, HTML tag should get closed. Next, after that, body tag is required. Head is also required, but head we are not following now. CSS onwards will follow the head tag. Body tag open and close. Now under the body tag, we will write one H1 as a heading. We can write here call, this is page 1. Page 1. We can come down and write some text after that in a P tag. It's called a paragraph tag. P tag is a paragraph tag. Using this, we can display some text data inside the web page. P tag used to display the text data in web page. So that we can write some ABCD. Some text you can write. Okay, anything we can write. Some text we have written, for example. So H1 is going to create a heading. Paragraph is going to display some content about description or something. Now below to the paragraph, we can use another tag, HR tag. HR called is a horizontal rule. Horizontal rule. It create a line from the beginning to end of the screen. It used to create a line from the beginning to end of the screen. HR color equal to red color, size equal to 5. So the horizontal line will come. For that we are setting one attribute as a color and value as a red. Size attribute with the value as a 5. So from beginning to last, from the left to right of the screen, it will create a line. Thickness of the line will be 5 pixels and it will appear in red color. Thickness of line will be 5 pixels and it will appear in red color. Okay, next after that, come down below and write one E tag. As I have given you the complete explanation here, E tag, how it is going to work. E tag, multiple properties are written. Now for E tag, you will follow href and a next file path. You have to give the next file where you want to go. So we want to go to the 2.html. .html. We want to redirect to the next page, that is called 2.html. So a href equal to 2.html. So it will redirect to where? 2.html. When if the people will click on go next. If the people will click on go next, it will go to the next page directly. That is called 2.html. So it establishes a link between page 1 to page 2. From the 1.html to 2.html, one link got established, and that link is happening through the e tag, href tag. Okay, only one property you have written, attribute, that is called href. Remaining title and target we will see once we get some more idea. Save the file and we will run the page and we'll understand how it is going to work, how it is going to link from page 1 to page 2. Save the file. If you know any idea how to run, try running this page. You can go to the folder, double click on 1.html, or first option, we can go to the folder, double click on the file. It will open in browser. If that option is not available, then you can go here. Under the view menu, you have option called view current file in. Under the view menu, you have option view current file in. We can select any browser, maybe Chrome, Mozilla, IE, or anything. From the view menu, you can select view current file in. Here, any browser, it will work. View current file in any browser, it will work. View current file in any browser, it will work. Whichever the browser you have. So it is creating, this is the page 1, some text is written, one hyperlink, one complete line appear, and after that there is a link called go next. When I click on the go next, it will help me to redirect to the next page. That is called page 2.html. It came here. Hope you are following. Let's write it, run the page. Let me know also. Are you able to run the page? In that folder, you can go and double click on the file, and then it will open directly in any browser. So, hope running the page. Able to run? For them. Go to the file, select go. Component file. Okay, so hope your page 1 is working. Anyone is writing the code?
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
HRF and
Target will discuss later. As of now, only HREF. HREF will help you to redirect from one page to other page.
but create target same thing.
We are not able to hear you anything. Your voice is breaking. Check the internet connection. Not clear, not clear. You can write in chat what you want to say. Voice is not coming, even 10% also. HREF, you understood what is happening? It's linking the file. Target, I will guide you later once you get some more idea.
It's working fine, sir. I ran it, the code. It's fine. Working fine. Subhasis.
Target and HREF both are different. Okay. Target and HREF both are different. Okay. Now HREF, you saw what happened is when I go here and click on the link, and then it's redirected to the next page. Click here, go on to the next page. These contents are coming in one line. If you want to break the line, you have option here. HTML has given one independent tag that is called BR. You can use the BR. It's only open, self-closing. You can keep the slash in the last. Close will happen automatically. Not automatically, we have to do manually, but it's called a self-closing. Once you apply the slash in the last, that will become a self-closing tag. Okay, next after that, now let's come to the page number 2. Page number 2. Here also we have to start from HTML and we need to follow the body. Let's go ahead, follow the body, open the body, close the body. Now after that, right here, H1. This is from page 2. Page 2. This is from page 2. Now write inside again a paragraph. Text we can write here ABCD. We can use a BR tag. Something we can write here. For one more BR tag. Same line you can copy paste many times. Come at last, right here A HREF equal to HREF equal to 1.html go back. Go back. Before HREF, you can use again HR tag. Keep color equal to green color. Size equal to 10. Okay, this file is going to help to link from the page 2 to page 1. Now we are under the page 2. From the page number 2, it will go to the page number 1. So page 1 and page 2 both should become hyperlink. See, page 1 is going to the page 2. From page 2, we are able to come to the page 1. On internet, wherever you have seen the hyperlink, whichever the website you have gone through, a small website, large website, top world website, any website you have gone through, wherever you have seen the linking, page link one from one to other, all are based on AHREF property. Okay, all are based on AHREF property. A is the tag name, HREF is the attribute name. There you have to give the file name, or maybe you have to give complete path of other server where you want to redirect. So we want to redirect to where? Page 1. Both are in the same folder. We are given directly name, file name. If it is in different folder, we have to give the complete path with the folder name and all, but both are in the same folder. So no need to give the folder name. Directly you can give file name. Your compiler will locate the file and it will redirect from one file to other file. Okay, hope this linking is ready. Now we will see the next tag of HTML. Okay, next tag of HTML. Come to the developer guide. Working both the files.
Yes.
Now come to the developer guide and make a next note. Next note you have, that is for another tag, table tag. It has two type of structure. It has two type of structure. You can write first structure number 1. Structure number 1. Structure number 1. Table tag will start. Table tag will start, and it will give you two sub element. HTML tags are called as element in JavaScript. HTML tags are called as selector in JavaScript. Not selector in CSS. All the HTML tag what you are writing, it's called as a tag in HTML, but in CSS it will be called as a selector. In the JavaScript it will be called as a element. Okay, in the React it will be called as a JSX element. In the jQuery it will be called as a control and selector both. So names are different according to technology. So at this place, the HTML tag has two sub element, means two sub tag. Two sub tag means inside the HTML tag there will be two different tag. One is called caption and another one is called TR. Double fat or a double line arrow I have written because it will get extend. Single line arrow I have written because it will be end there only. So TR call is a table row. Table row. Table row. The TR will get extend further. It has two sub element. TR has two sub element. One is called TH. Table heading. T head. Table heading. Table heading. Second is called TD. Table data. Table data. Table has a caption that will end there only. TR will continue next. TR will divide into two sub element. One is called TH and TD. TH is called as a table heading and TD is called as a table data. Now this is the structure one. Structure number one, table structure. We have one more table structure that we can write here, but after some example, not directly. Table structure 2, that will be the next, but before that you will write here list of property or attribute to the right, list of attribute in table TR, TH and TD. List of attributes in table TR, TH and TD. Those we will follow here, and after that we will follow the table structure number 2, how that look. So based on list of attribute and values, we will create some example. We will understand the table structure 1, then we will go for the table structure 2. Now write the first attribute. The first attribute, that is called border. Inside the table, if you want to apply the border from all the side, you can use the border property. It has a property called align. Align represent either left or right or center. So it has three values. You can write align has three values. One is called left, one is called right, and next is called center. Left, right, center. Next, one more property we have, that is called cell padding. Cell padding. What is that? It apply a space. It apply a space inside TH and TD. TH and TD. So based on this three property, we are going to create one example. Based on this three property, we are going to create example table1.html. Based on this, we are going to create a file table1.html. So write this note and then come back. We will create a file table1.html and you get idea. Cell padding, align and border. Like that, we have 10 properties maybe. I will guide you, but not now. You can write those, you will get confused. So implement some example. After 1 or 2 class, I will guide you what is the meaning of title and what is the meaning of target. One target is of 7 types. If I write the definition for all 7 types, then it will feel overload for you. Okay. So wait for some time. One person has replied one illegal question. Target is working at the place of HR here. So there is a lot of positive question. For that, we need to answer. So those kind of answer I will not reply you, brother. You are not teaching me, you are learning from me. So you follow me. Okay, who was that? Roshan Gupta. Okay, the reverse question will be wrong for you. You should not think in reverse way. As a developer, think in positive way. Software tester will think in negative way. So, okay,
Yeah.
to break the line. Yes. You apply the BR and then you saw what was happening. It was breaking the line. That's all. Let's break the line. Okay, so hope you created the file table1.html. Let's go. Table1.html. Inside the table1.html, HTML we can start and HTML body we can use directly, and here you can open a table and close the table. Table tag open and close. Now table will divide into two sub element. One is called caption and another one is called TR. You can write it. TR. TR. Table open close. It has two sub element. One is called caption, another one is called TR. Caption is going to hold the heading for table. Caption is going to hold the heading of your table. Like inside table, what you are going to display. You can say about your table. Headline of the table will come where? Under the caption tag. Suppose, for example, if I write here customer details. So if suppose someone will open the page, he will see one heading on the top written as a customer details. He will understand, oh, this table is about the customer details. Now this caption, how bigger you want to display? Very small, then H6 you can follow. Very large, H1 you can follow. If you want default string, like up to 13, 14 font size, then leave it directly as a caption only. Under the TR, you will have two sub element. One is called TH and one is called TD. TH and TD. The TH will hold full name as a heading, and TD will hold Mr. Ganesh as a customer name. So customer name becomes a Ganesh and heading becomes a full name, and complete table heading becomes a customer details. So it can have multiple TR. So we are going to write the second TR. You can give a space. TH, mobile number of the customer. TD, this is a static page. It is not dynamic page. These all are what you are creating. These all are a static page. TR is open close. Next TH. City name. TD will be some city name. Now this much we can run and we can check how that look. It look like is a table. Check now how that look. Simple, without any kind of lining, no border, no much alignment, nothing. Simple text. Now we'll go for the table and we'll use here align equal to center. We have three types of value for the align: left, right, center. So we given as a align as a center. Align as a center. Now after that, we can apply a property called border. This border will come in number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 your ways. Okay, so suppose we given as a 1. So 1 pixel border will get applied inside the table and outside of the table, everywhere. Everywhere 1 pixel border will get applied, inside, outside, everywhere. Next, after that, let us check how that look. Okay, so border appear 1 pixel border. Next, after that, apply the next property called cell padding. You can see the table is coming, but it is compressed. There is not much space inside. Okay, it's look like congested table. So we have a property that is called cell padding equal to give 10, 15. This is called pixel. When you write 15, it is nothing but the 15 pixel. 15 pixel space will get applied inside the TH and TD. Under the TH and TD, 15 pixel space will get applied, and that space will reflect in the left, right, top, bottom of your content. Your TH and TD will be resized. TH and TD will be resized. Okay, it will be resized. Let me check now. Okay, table look like a table. Cell padding used to apply the space inside of TH and TD. So Bangalore text you can see here, it's leaving equal gap from all the side. Number you can see, it's leave equal gap. Ganesh you can see top, left, right, bottom, some equal gap is coming. We can increase that and then we can see what happened. 25, let me put 25. then you see your table will become little resized. Table will become little resized. It's here. So table, to create table, how many tags are required? Table, caption, tr, th and td. th and td. th and td is the part of tr. tr is a part of table. Directly tr you cannot write without table. th and td you cannot use directly without tr. So this is the sequence tree structure. We need to follow that. This is the tree structure. We need to follow that.
First line, sir.
Heading where?
Should be top line, first line.
This one.
Full name and mobile number and city should be first row.
Next example. This is for one customer. This is for one customer. If you have 100 customer, you cannot display like this.
Yes.
You have to follow the table. Which table? Vertical table. Okay. In this, what you are following? Horizontally you are following. Okay. Heading and data, heading and data, heading and data. If you have bulk user, we cannot display like this. We have to use the vertical table, horizontal table, top to bottom. All the heading one place and all the data different lines. Go ahead next. Add some more field in this. TR. Add one more TH. Pin code. Pin code. Hope ready. Now let's check now. One more column get added. This caption should be big size little. Heading, like heading is looking small than the data. So we have a tag called H1. We can use the H1 tag inside the caption, not out of the caption. Inside the caption, for the content you can use the H1 tag. For content we can use the H1 tag. Then customer details will become big font size and it will have a space in the top left right bottom all the side. Right. Next, after this, let us see how that look. It's like this. You can write here one more. The border you have given 1. Give 100. See what is happening. Give 20, 30. See what is happening. What difference comes if you give the border more than 1? Border be given, border become something different, table look got changed completely. This is called first structure of table for one entity, If you have multiple entity, then how to do? Come down after this table. Create one more table. Here also you can follow align, center, cell padding give some number, maybe 10. Border you can write TR, not TR. First caption you can write H1 we can follow customer list. Customer list. Write the next TR. You will follow here only TH. Serial number, full name, next phone number, next city, next pin code. So this will become a table will be only one, but it can hold the details of lot of customers. Table will be only one, it will hold the details of lot of customers. Check now how the table comes. So this is something like this. Multiple heading one place.
Yes.
We can write one TR and we can put many TD 01 full name, maybe Ganesh only, next TD the phone number, next TD city, next TD pin code. So this is going to help you to display a lot of customer details. So last year what we have written, we can add like this multiple TR in the bottom, it will work. Tomorrow we'll start the class 15 minutes before because next I have another class. For them little extra time I have to give. Tomorrow 15 minutes before you can come here. Okay, what time? 6:45.
Sir,
Align center, CENTER.
तभी से मॉडल को उधर किया था तो आगे पीछे होगा
कौन आगे पीछे होगा? Something you asked, no? What you asked? Hmm. 1 pixel border will apply inside, remaining border will get applied outside using HTML. Using CSS, equal border will apply inside, equal border will apply outside. In HTML, you can't control that. If more than one, if you give, then it will go outside. That look like it is saturated. Okay, so here we can display multiple customers. We are writing the notes only or no here in developer guide. This is the notes. Developer guide, what we have written, that is called notes. So you have to write it. Only if you watch, it will not work out. You have to write it. I am writing for you only. You have to write again. This developer guide, how I write, you should keep writing that. This is the complete notes for a developer. PDF file, I don't have anything. I will give the PDF book directly for JavaScript, not for HTML, not for CSS. 400-page books is there. That is for JavaScript that we can provide you once we start the JavaScript. But till that time, HTML, CSS, we have to write the notes. We need to implement, write the notes and implement. Okay, so hope this file is working. Table 1. Write it, and then tomorrow you can log in 15 minutes before. Online class, if you are attending, then 10 half an hour before is also not matter. You can log in at what time? 6:45 nearly. I will be here on time. System is required for everyone. You must write the code in the system. If you write the code 3-4 days, you will understand easily. If you not write, you will get confused. Developer guide I sent you in the chat. You can download that, and let's see you tomorrow at 6:45. Both file I have sent in the chat. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Class will be over, sir. Sir.
Okay, so where we were? Okay, so we can go to this folder, class object folder, and open CMD. In class object folder, you can open the CMD. Code space dot we can do. Open the CMD VS Code also. Open the CMD. Open the VS Code. Now, class object of JavaScript is required because you can write a file class 1.js. Your React is based on function and class both. In React, there is a two way to learn the React. One is based on class object, and second one is based on function. Okay. So based on class object is called a class component. Based on function is called a functional component. Functional component only come under the hooks. Hooks plus Redux. Both are based on functional component. So in that case, this React will help you. React is up to here. Up to where? Class, function, constructor, member variable. Function is nothing but the member function. Then you will have next call inheritance. Inheritance. Next you have this operator. Okay. So this much we required, this much skills we required to understand the React. Inside the React, you will do the extends, you will create the variable, a state variable, you will create the constructor, you will use the member function, you will write the class, you will use the this operator. This all will be required under the React class component. And functional component, as we have seen, we write the function in JavaScript using three methods: fat arrow, anonymous, and after that direct function. All three you can use under the React as well. So next we will understand how to create the class, how to write the function inside, how to use the constructor, how to pass the parameter, how to create the member variable, how to use this operator, how to inherit a class using extends keyword, and some many more on this. Input, output, those. Okay. After that, we will be eligible to learn the React class component. Okay. So next go and come to this file and write syntax how to write the class. So that I'll write another comment. Inside the comment we'll write how to write class. How to write a class. So for that, class keyword we have to use. Class name we have to write. Bracket will open close. Constructor will come. Inside you will create member variable. Function you will write below. Member function. Member function in the sense function one, the statement statement. Similar way function two, statement. This way you are going to write. So this becomes the syntax of the class. At the end of the class, you will write the object of the class equal to new and class name. And after that, you will call the object dot function. Function one and etc. So this becomes a how to write the class. Inside the class we have constructor, inside we have member variable. Function we have inside the function a statement will write. function 1, function 2. After that, you will have okay, then now come inside. After the comment, this recording was not stopped, right?